Hi, this is my EATS presentation. My name is Darcy Hawker and I will be focusing on goal number 4, CHAMPS implementation to improve student achievement. Goal number 4 states that staff will maintain a safe environment that includes independent and/or group participation to encourage positive social interaction, equitable engagement, and self-motivation of all students. How do I daily implement safe and civil schools? The student-centered portion, my CHAMPS expectations, are daily posted within my classroom. Here's an example from February. In addition, I give participation points for getting their folder, having their headphones on, being at their own workstation actively engaged, using equipment appropriately, and cleaning up when class is finished. Each day when students come in, they will see my expectations. We take 30 seconds per class period to review. My students know that I give them daily feedback on how they participated within the lab. When we reconvene after the class has cleaned up, I give feedback at that time. Occasionally, I test to see if they are internalizing the areas of CHAMPS by asking them to write down my expectations for each area: conversation, help, activity, movement, and participation. Student success starts here. Also within my classroom, I'm set up so that the students are at individual modules where they can work alone or with a partner collaboratively. Within the time frame that they're with me, they get to do both. At each station, CHAMPS is also posted. For teacher behaviors, I am the District Middle School CHAMPS trainer for secondary. I work in collaboration with Jeremy Fajan, Jared Larson, and Angela Pons to create a smooth transition for CHAMPS implementation K-12 as part of our MTSS behavioral initiative. I have presented at the beginning of the year staff development, a January district tech fair, a February school professional development, along with also presenting in October at the Devon Center to administration. I also presented to student teachers within Junction City Middle School. I'm also the leader of our Wednesday content group of CHAMPS members, along with being a member of our JCMS CHAMPS implementation team. We work together with staff to ensure that expectations are clearly communicated, along with providing effective supervision of students outside of the classroom by setting clear expectations to staff. Our current initiative is to provide effective supervision to keep our students safe outside of the classroom also. In addition to posting my expectations within my classroom, I've also developed a video that I show to my new students each semester, along with students who come to me mid-year. In this way, my expectations are explicit and consistent within my room. I'm going to go ahead and click on this just to show you the video. I'm not going to play the entire thing because it's quite lengthy.
Welcome. This is Intro to Tech for 6th grade and STEM Lab for 7th and 8th grade, along with robotics for 8th grade. My name is Mrs. Hawker. You can call me Mrs. H. This is a quote that I think is useful for all of my classes. The vast majority of U.S. citizens now work in environments where the ability to learn is more critical than what we know, and where the most valuable currency is influence, not power. Be a positive influence in my room. The next things that we are going to go over are things that will help you in my classroom to be successful.
And I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there. You can look at that at any time. It's about a 9-minute video. Students that are new to the district, if they move in halfway through the year, this is the first thing that I show them because it sets my expectations for everything that could possibly be in my room, from sharpening your pencil to throwing trash to entering and exiting my classroom. There are also 5 areas of teacher behaviors and variables that I've implemented that are called STOIC. Structure, I have arranged my room for success. I do have a lab, and one of the things that I changed this year was to turn the modules so that I can see all monitors at one time. That way students are not tempted to be off task. Teach expectations. Obviously, I've posted expectations daily along with creating my video to share. Observation, I keep record of behaviors and I write anecdotal records concerning issues. I have found that this is very helpful when parents have questions along with administration because I have documented what's gone on in my room. Interacting positively, I'm striving to come up with a way to document this. In our teachings with CHAMPS, we are to strive to have at least 10 2-minute conversations with students within the framework of at least a week with all or most of our students, along with interacting positively at a 3-to-1 ratio. And like I said, I'm in the process of developing some sort of documentation for this. Correct behavior fluently. I give feedback daily to my students as to how their behavior was, and I also set clear expectations for what can happen if they choose to not follow my rules. I typically don't have many problems within the lab, and students are actively engaged. I do keep track with the data talks with the pre and post test, and the majority of my students, typically in the range from 80 to 100% of my students increase their test scores from pre to post. So to me, that says that my Safe and Civil Schools CHAMPS implementation is working. So how does this affect student achievement? As John Hattie states, building positive relationships with students has an effect size of 0.72, as does teacher clarity and expectations of a 0.75. Any effect size over 0.4 indicates a solid year of positive growth. And this would be additional time spent on CHAMPS implementation. This is my documentation that I used for my master's degree. I am the secondary facilitator, and I have been to Safe and Civil Schools training. I've been to a conference, a Trainer of Trainers conference in Portland, Oregon, along with many presentations within the district. So I feel like as if I have embraced the School Improvement Plan number 4 fully. And if you have any questions, please ask. Thank you.